Okay, like I said, I'm gonna read some things from my diary. Maybe this could have been like gaslighting. Um, well, let me just read it anyway. It says Thursday, 4/3/2008. Today it seemed like it was going to be a good day. This morning I got up and I felt like I had my head on. Right. I was focused and I had to go to an appointment in Manhattan to look at a room to rent. At least I thought I did, but it ended up blowing up in my face. On the way there, my car started to fuck up again. So you see, I'm always having car troubles, right? But I couldn't complain because I didn't really know if I was being gang stalked at this time. So, because of my lack of research, I had bought the car that way. I'm so stupid, might I add, for doing that. So I called the agent to check on my appointment. He told me that there was no appointment and for me to schedule an appointment. So, was the man a part of the gang stalking, thing that I was going through? Because I'm sure I made an appointment. But it was really funny because I was looking forward to finding a place that day. As I still was talking to the agent, I rolled up and I saw a police car at the light in front of me, and all I could think about is I didn't want to get a ticket, but I was on a speakerphone. And then next thing you know, the agent just hung up on me. I was mad. I made a left. I went to the gas station. I brought a new paper. I still felt upset about it. As I drove off down Sunrise Highway to Syosset to the train station, and I stopped and I looked at a newspaper to look at more apartments, an apartment section for more rooms. Okay, and I made a couple of calls. I still didn't have no luck. Then I was on a move again. I decided to go to the Dodge dealer because I had bought this van, and I didn't know if it was actually the year that he said it was. So I just wanted to make sure that, it was the year that he said it was, so that I could get my papers correct. And also, when I bought the van and found out it had a valve gasket leak. So I was going back and forth to this dealer guy, right? So after that, I went to the bank, right? And then I went to the court building to see if I could sue the man who sold me the van in small claims court. This was like the worst week of my life. And then I wrote a couple of other things, and I think I went to bed that night. There's some things I want to leave out because they were like some life decisions that I was thinking about. So that was what I was going through, and I wanted to know, like, was me scheduling an appointment and actually calling and on my way to the appointment, was that man a part of the gang stalking scheme? And the guy who sold me the car, the van, actually, was he a part of it too? Even though I know, like, dealers are liars and stuff like that, but that's just one thing that I had wrote down, and I'm just reflecting back to see whether I could see, was there any stalking involved in it, or was I a targeted individual, so I couldn't find an apartment at the time? Because a lot of people that are targeted individuals, they have their life destroyed, and at this point in my life had already been destroyed, because I had lost a very good job, and I was looking for a new job, and I actually had found one, and it was just a lot of changes that happened over the course of that winter, 2008. So, and this all leads up to me actually leaving Long Island and going to Las Vegas. I want to put that in there. So, and this is how I probably knew for sure now that the gang stalker actually did exist, and they followed me all the way to Las Vegas also. So I'm going to let that just ride on that, and I'm going to bring up a couple of other things to try to figure out like people that worked on my job was dating on the gang stalking stuff too, because I had like some conversations with people, and I had a lot of little things that people was doing just to irritate me, and I really didn't understand where it was going. And at that point in my life, it was driving me nuts. I was on my job and I really couldn't focus. I used to say like these riddles about my stories of me being abused when I was young, and crazy stuff. And it's now when I look back on it, it actually was a gang stalking when I moved to Long Island too. I don't know who got me on remote neuromonitoring though. I'm still trying to figure it out. Was it my family? Was it an ex? Was it was it the government? I'm still trying to figure that out. So I'm going to just go on that one. I'll give you some more little things that I was writing in my diary in 2008. It gets more interesting as I decide to leave and go to Las Vegas. Later, guys.